Hey everybody, welcome to my roast, the Tomb of Annihilation episode, where we all get mad at each other before the game, and then we don't start for 5 minutes and argue about keyboards. Thanks for joining
As you
us
do.
for today's episode. We got a banger here for you, and by banger I mean, golly gee, we're going to be doing more ship combat than we ever did in Ghosts of Saltmarsh. So that's what Tomb of Annihilation is for, right, Craig?
I think so.
Craig has told me multiple times about how his game of Tomb that he ran was just almost just a pirate simulator. So I think that's funny. But anyways, last we left off on Tomb of Annihilation, you guys, wait, I don't do this recap. I'm rolling a D4.
Oh.
I
really
did
do
it
not want to do the
even
recap.
full last time. So
I
Uh,
was
I did-
volunteers
I did-
tribute.
It is
There we
you.
go. Never mind, I was chosen anyway. Last time was a lot of travel, not only through the jungle, but through the ocean. I think it was like 11 days of travel, 6 through the jungle, and then like 9. Wait, maybe it's more than that. Either way, we walked a lot. We shipped a lot. We met some friends along the way. One of them being, what is that giant's name? Bjorn?
He was Bjork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he asked us if we knew where our Simber was. We kind of lied, and then offered our sending services to hook up with his frost giant buddy. And then we had an infestation, our own little pandemic on our boat. And I don't know if we found Darren, now that I'm recapping this. Is he just lost in the ocean? We passed him, and then we arrived in this fog-ridden bay with the ship on the horizon, and we got thrusted into ship combat.
So you guys are on the ocean around Jahaka Bay, and there is fog everywhere. And by fog, I mean there's enough fog to limit your vision to the edge of this map. So if you get towards the edge of it, you're out in the fog and you can't see anything anymore. But in this kind of area, you guys see one of the other pirate ships, good distance away from you, about 500 feet or so. You're now sitting in the water, and it looks to just be preparing. And you hear the ringing of a bell coming from the ship. Just ding, 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 ding. That's all you can hear from this distance. Before we jump into combat, is there anything you guys want to say or do? Or here, I guess I'll set the scene. So, like, you guys are on the Brass Phoenix. It's very, very quiet. You just feel the waves kind of lapping and hitting up against the boat, as you can barely see the sky above you. It's pretty early morning at this point. A couple of the crew members run over to the edge of the ship, and they look off in the distance, and they see the other ship, and they kind of turn over towards their captain, and they say, "Are we fighting, Captain?"
So it would seem. Prepare the ship. Get it ready for fight.
All of the crew comes to life immediately. They all begin stocking up the cannons, getting ready on the swivel guns, preparing the sails, kind of moving them, and getting ready to enter combat. Tiff, what are you doing?
What was Tiff's job she was assigned last time?
Bosun.
Okay. I think Tiff's primarily going to try and stand at like the front of the ship and kind of wait till we get within range of something.
Okay. Ira, Ari, what are you guys doing?
Well, there's not really a whole lot that I can do from this far away, so I think I will just cast Bestow Confidence and give Ari 4 temporary health.
All right.
Maybe I won't die tonight.
That's the hope.
That's the hope. Ari, what time of day is it? Just, I know it's foggy and everything.
I am not certain, but if my memory serves me correctly, it's about like 9 to 10 a.m.
Okay. Then Ari has probably used a third level spell slot to cast Create Food and Water for everyone.
Right.
Mage Armor on herself, and a quick subtle spell Death Ward on Ira.
Perfect. I like that it's quick and subtle, so he has
Yeah.
no clue.
It's like a quick kiss on the cheek.
Death
And
ward.
Death Ward.
That's great. All right. With that, the other ship begins to move as well as the Brass Phoenix begins to take off towards combat as the two ships begin to get closer and closer towards one another. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. And go ahead and roll initiative for the Brass Phoenix as well.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's game.
And see you guys next time.
So our initiative is not independent, or is independent of the ship.
It is independent.
Yes.
So imagine the ships are like creatures.
Oh.
And yes, apply the dex modifier.
Are we in roll 20 for this or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lagging, I guess.
Oh, Tiff got a 5.
Worse than
Tiff
that.
got a what is
Oh
it?
yeah, no, it's 5.
5.
Yeah, it's 5.
And Ari.
4.
Oh.
Girl gang.
Yeah,
Yes.
only
I mean,
girl
the
things
Emerald Eye and Brass
going
Phoenix
less.
got a 1 and 3, so.
Wait, what?
So apologies to everyone. My voice is like dying, and so is Spencer's. So
yeah.
we spent last night screaming all night. So
Yeah.
you know,
Ah.
nightly
It was his
ritual.
birthday, you know. Just had to be crazy.
We didn't do anything crazy. We just stayed up all night just screaming. So
It was
Yeah.
in
You just seen
response to Smash Bros. Right?
exactly.
Oh, yeah, we did yell a lot
Steve
about.
Minecraft Steve.
V
Yes.
Smash Bros. Now.
No,
All right,
it was
guys.
Stupid.
Top of the round, Ira, you are first.
Cool.
So you are
What?
technically the first mate. You have things you can do.
I was gonna say, what are the things I can do?
You can tell the ship to full speed ahead. That's a special action you can do,
Okay.
or you can give advantage to any one of the weapons as your action.
What are the range on the weapons?
It depends on the weapons, which one you want.
Whatever the longest range weapon is.
That would be the mortar. The mortar is it. I mean, it's the other ship is super in range of like the long range portion of it. It is mortar 400 to 1600 feet.
So I will preemptively let everybody know you can get on one of the weapons and use it if you want. But the way that this will work is you won't use it independently as your own thing. When the ship takes its actions, if it takes the action to use the mangonel, the mortar, then you can use your modifier on the attack instead of whatever the ship has.
Okay. Can I give myself advantage on an attack?
No, you can't. You would be commanding other crew members
Okay.
to take aim, and you would give them advantage.
Well, we're in range, so let's go ahead and give advantage on a mangonel attack.
All right.
Or on a
So
mortar attack.
Ira kind of goes over to the mortars, I assume, and tells them all to take aim. Cheetah?
I don't know why they wouldn't be doing that already, but
Well,
You have to give-
how does Ira? How do you flavor this?
little bit of bardic flair. It's almost like pseudo using an inspiration.
Oh, there you go.
More like, and you could do that, and also take the observant nature because he has observant now. Where he can like kind of pointing out like maybe weak spots in the ship's hull.
Yeah, perfect.
So-
You're just advising them. Makes sense. All right, Sheena.
He's like, I've never done this before, but listen to me.
Gina is like standing next to the helmsman, and that's kind of where like the captain stays.
Yep.
So she's kind of giving the order to go full speed ahead.
All right, so go. So you've got a full speed ahead. Go ahead and roll a d6.
6. It is a 6.
Oh shit!
6. So 6 times 5 is 25.
30.
30. So you can go an extra space. When it moves. Tiff.
Do I have a similar course of action as Ira, as the bosun, or?
You can. The only other special action that you can take, Tiff, is repair. So if
But
something is
I also
damaged,
have a
you can
move.
repair. Yeah, you can make the ship go faster if you want.
Okay, I'll do the same thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d6. As Tiff and Sheena are screaming at everybody to go faster. 3 times
There's a
5
3.
is 15, so 30 plus 15 is 45. So you guys can go an extra 45 feet when the ship moves.
Which is technically still 1 square.
Yep, still currently 1 square. And Ari.
I don't think I can do anything quite yet, right? Because we're still super far away from the Emerald Eye. Then I'm just going to help anyone who looks like they need it.
Okay.
Like tie things down, move things, untie
Perfect.
things.
You're acting
I'm
a part of
good
the
at
crew.
knots.
You're going over. You're moving the sails and whatnot, getting ready for this ship to start moving as fast as they can.
And
All right,
just to confirm, you were saying before we started that the move and advantage actions Ari can take as well, right? Even though she's not technically an officer.
Yeah, I'll still let you do it if you want.
I already said I was doing other stuff, so.
All right. So, all right, then Brass Phoenix, it's your turn. What are you doing?
So it's going to be moving directly ahead.
Okay.
So it's moving an extra, how much?
So
Total
it can
45?
move.
It can move 35 feet normally.
Really? Where is that?
It's.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Speed. Okay, so you can move 35 feet. So that's like 1 space.
Mm-hmm.
You
But
can
then-
take 2 moves if you want.
Well, you
Well,
can move an extra space due
It can
to
move
the...
2 spaces because of the the thing. So it would move to here.
Yep.
That would, and then wait, still. And then the other action would be one of the magnotes fires off.
All right.
It'd be a regular roll instead of...
It would be a
advantage.
rolling roll because it's
Nice.
it's yeah, it's in the disadvantage zone.
And what are you aiming for?
I am going to aim. Let's aim just for the hole. I'm just gonna see.
All right, go for the hole.
Son of a gun.
Go ahead and make the attack roll. I think it has its bonus, and you need to. You have it would just be a regular roll because Ira's giving advantage. So roll it.
Yep. This doesn't have the bonus attached to it, just so you know. Natural 1.
No, oh, you're like fire, and Ira's like, all right, get over there, and then they look down. We didn't load it, Captain.
Does that still use the ammo though? I'm assuming.
No, I'll say it. Does.
Okay.
We did load it.
They haven't had combat in a while.
It's
Or
been a
they had
while.
it like 2 days ago. They fought 2 days ago. How do they forget?
Oh man. All right, that's
I'm so
the Brass
nervous.
Phoenix's turn. It's the Emerald Eye's turn. The
Well,
Emerald
last
Eye is
time
going
didn't
to
go very
go.
well, so
I think it can go.
Oh yeah.
they need.
This is why because they forgot to load the cans. That's why they lost.
Ah, right.
Oh,
Oh no.
they fired only the food and the silverware out.
That's probably why
Anything we
were-
can find.
Oh boy.
And this boy's gonna dash.
Yeah, I mean,
He's gonna dash 1 square.
Speed racer.
And then you guys see a mangonel shot coming straight for you.
we can do 3 actions.
So for your hull, that is a 14.
14 misses.
All right, very nice.
Boosh.
It just barely misses, but
Need to teach the Brass Phoenix a shield. Is there a
Teach it to the
upgrade you
ship.
can get? Yeah. I know there are
Okie
upgrades.
dokie. Top of the round, Ira.
That'd be a really cool upgrade, actually. Like magically imbue the ship or something.
It's already a magic ship, so.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep giving advantage to attacks. I can't do
Okay.
anything until we're
You know-
within 100 and some feet of it. So
Um, Sheena is also gonna give advantage to the other Magno.
All right, Tiff.
She would like it to move.
All right, full speed ahead. Go ahead and roll on d6.
Okay.
And Ari,
Can you do
that's 15
that
feet.
twice or just one time?
Sorry,
Full
what?
speed ahead. Can that happen twice in a round or just once?
It can happen. Yeah, you can do it twice. So if you want to do it too,
I'll
you
do
can.
that.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll d6.
How many people are on cannons? Because I know we have like a very small crew. Like how many cannons can we have?
Including us, we have 17 people, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like everybody's multitasking. So whatever the ship
Okay.
decides to do, it's either people are going to move off cannons and go do the sails, or they're going to move off of that to go do something else.
Okay, I got
Right now,
two.
the crew is none of the crew is really near the cannons. They're actually more near the mortars. What'd you get on your d6?
Two.
A 2, so that's 10 plus
25.
20. You can go an extra space. All right, Brass Phoenix.
Okay, so does the Brass Phoenix have the same type of like move action as like regular combat, or is it?
No, so on
different
its
thing?
action, if
uses an
you want to
action?
fire your mortars twice, you wouldn't move.
Okay, I just want to double check that. I will fire the mortars twice.
All right. Go ahead and make 2 mortar attacks.
Well, one
With
of
that-
them's a regular attack.
or-
Two
they
of them
both
are regular attack
Oh, they
because
both? Cool.
because I gave
You did
advantage.
it too. Nice.
Yeah. So the first one is a 25. And this is on the
25
hole.
hits the hole.
And then the other one is a dirty 20.
That also hits.
That does this much, right? Yep. Round 1 does 30 damage.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Round 2 does 26 damage.
Oh, very nice. So that, oh my goodness.
Just boom.
So yeah, those mortars go off. They kind of crackle up into the air, and then they go over and they arc so far away, and then slam to the side of the Emerald Eye as you just hear cheers across the crew. There's like ah! As you guys all hit, and one crew member's like, "It was loaded this time."
Of course it was. Who was the, who says that?
Why does this shit?
Um,
It's the cook.
Yes.
No more
It could be
silverware.
a midshipman, so it's John Davies.
I
John
did my
Davies says that.
job.
John Davis.
A half elf.
How fast is the ship moving? 2 or 3 squares?
Move 2.
2 to 3 squares a turn is how fast it.
Depending
it
on
can
whether or
move.
not we decide to actually move. That time I decided on 2 firing instead of moving forwards.
And swimming, if I don't have a swim speed, is half my speed?
Yes.
I swim as fast as the ship.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fast.
Oh,
Okay.
These ships aren't fast. They're not like
I
speedboats.
see. That gives me options, not good ones.
All right.
This is why Darren was fun in these scenarios.
1,
'Cause his-
2, ship's gonna go move again, and then it's going to fire 1 mangonel at you.
It really seems to be trying to get close to us for some reason.
Just completely goes off, lands in the water right over here. All right, Ira.
I mean, what we're doing's working, so I'll just keep doing that.
Advantage on the mortars.
Advantage on the mortars.
Sheena.
Do I need to pick the weapon ahead
Yes.
of time? Okay.
Yeah. There's plenty of weapons.
Yeah, let's go mortars because I think we're
Still-
within actual range now.
We can actually start getting full advantage.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the same thing. I'll do an advantage on the other mortar.
Okay. Tiff. Ari.
How many times can we fire? Twice?
Right now, yeah, the ship can take 2 actions.
Technically,
Okay,
we fired a total of 3 times. Last round, we
Okay.
fired twice.
Okay, I will just do movement again, and then and if Ari wants to hit cannon, she can.
Ari.
Ow.
5 feet.
How far away are they? Sorry,
Right now, 300 feet.
They
They're
are
further than
like
that.
375 feet at the closest point.
All right. Then wait. Oh wait, I think I can cast this. Ice Storm has a range of 300 feet.
It's
I'd like
like,
to-
Ice
300
storm?
feet?
Yeah, 300 feet.
So you could put it like right there.
Unless I'm reading it wrong, it says range 300 feet, 20-foot sphere.
20-foot sphere?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would fit like an entire fucking sphere over there. Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not within 300 yet though, but you can ready it if you want.
Yeah, I'll ready for when it is within 300
That's cool.
feet of us.
That's fucking awesome. So Ari is like helping with the ship, and then she like steps over to like the side and looks off the side of the ship, and she's just like holding this spell in her hands. You guys
It's
like,
my-
holy shit, is she
it's-
about to nuke?
It's from my Staff of Frost, so
Oh, so you're like holding your
Yeah, I
staff
have
over
that.
it. That's so cool.
I want that
Alright.
thing so bad. I want it so bad.
the staff.
Ari's just the
So
deck
functional.
Wait, what did you say, Tyler? I couldn't hear you.
wizard. Ari's just the deck wizard.
Yeah, I'm a sorcerer, but it's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Brass Phoenix.
Let's go 2 mortar shots.
I'm gonna be the
2
deck
mortar
magician.
shots. All right.
If you guys are okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Damage.
First one, probably it misses.
Yep. Hits the water.
We have advantage now.
Oh, true. It's advantage. It does not hit. still.
Cool.
Sploosh. Hits the water.
The second one. Okay. well,
Oh my
the
goodness,
one,
dude.
but then it rolled a 24 in the end.
Guys,
Avoided that
that
to
one
one.
hits. He
Because
hit the side of the ship.
people can't see this. I want you to be aware that Tyler rolled a 3, a 2, a 1, then an 18.
Yeah, it was
It's amazing. All right, go ahead.
21
And,
damage.
21 damage. Very nice. Whew. You take another shot into the side. The crew cheers as you do so. Emerald Eye is not looking too good. Still not like dead or anything, but
Mhm.
you know. All right, that's Brass Phoenix's turn. Emerald Eye is gonna
Alright.
go.
Ooh. Oh, it's
It's
in
a-
range.
It's in
And
range.
well, she needs to come back first, but before
Yeah.
that happens, it's going to fire Mangonel. Ooh, how's 24?
At the hole,
Yeah.
it would hit.
Can I cutting words a cannon shot?
No, you're not in range for cutting words.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's range of 60 feet. Never mind. I was like, can I cutting words the cannonball?
I mean, you could, but not here. 22 damage to your hull. Yeah, a massive rock slams into the side of the ship. And I need to. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Would you like to cast a giant freezing sphere onto a ship? All right, well, you can go do that. Sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. Not really
No.
sponsored by
No,
Dunkin'
no.
Donuts.
I thought it
I
was.
just really wanted coffee.
I swear, I thought it was Baskin Robbins.
It's
It's the same color scheme.
No, it is coffee.
I was
I
like,
need a
Jacob.
goddamn straw.
I was like, Jacob's taken my my bit of always having ice cream. So Spencer,
Hey babe,
did
did you have a straw over there?
No,
Oh, I have a
didn't
straw.
get
Never mind. I'm cool.
so Spencer, do you see how there's like a little shadow on? I think it would be my left for you. When you walked back into your shot, it looked like you walked from my camera into shot because there was a shadow behind me.
Oh, that's funny.
I was like, "What is happening?" It was I'm tired.
So is it my turn?
Ow.
It's not your turn,
The
it's your
prepared
reaction.
action.
Your reaction.
Oh, okay. So it just starts like hailing over on their side of the
You just cast a spell out of your
Yoshi,
thing, and then
yeah.
all over there, it's just like there's like, what's going on? You look over.
So, every creature on that ship
Here it comes.
who's in the range, which I think you said everyone is.
Well-
20,
You can hit a part of the ship, so it's not everybody.
Probably
but
the
we,
four.
why
okay,
can't I
there-
hit all
there
of
are
the
rules for
creatures
this.
on the ship?
there are rules for this. Let me find it real fast. Ships in combat.
I think it's more that you can
Three
only
casualties.
get one square.
In the case of a spell that covers an area, such as a fireball or a lightning bolt, you may track the exact location of the spell and crew to determine how many sailors affects it. Alternatively, you can roll 1d6 per level of the spell, the total of dice, how many number of the crew members get caught in the spell's area. What level of spell is that?
4th.
So roll 4d6. That's how many crew members you kill.
There are other things that happens because of it. Do those go into
What are the
effect?
other things that? Yeah.
Everything in the sphere is difficult terrain.
Okay, so the ship will have to move slower through it.
It's like almost like ice is building up like, around
Yeah.
the side of the ship. I almost feel like.
So you said 4d6, and that's how many it kills?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it kills him, hopefully it kills him.
It affects this amount of creatures.
Oh, okay. That's 9.
9. Holy crap. So you damage the ship quite a bit. You see like frost and ice beginning to build up around it. There's wind kind of taking up the ship as its sails are fluttering everywhere. And they are missing crew members at this point.
So I'm curious, does the ship stay, or does the spell stay there, Spencer?
Yeah, I think so.
Would that number of crew members be affected every turn?
Well, let me check.
If it's like a spell that stays there and they don't get out of it.
I don't really know if it's... It doesn't say you have to concentrate on it.
The ship can't sail.
Well,
if you
what's the duration?
It just says instantaneous.
Oh, maybe it just
So I think
happens.
it's just around.
Is it called Ice Sphere?
Ice storm.
Ice Sphere is discount. What's the word I'm looking for?
It lasts until the end of your
Discount
next turn.
Fireball.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So this will this will go on for about 6 seconds. So holy fuck, Ari. Unfortunately, they still have 21 crew members, which is still enough to take 3 actions. That one dude, that one guy is functioning this whole ship.
Kill him.
Do it again.
Murder him.
I can.
You can't do it again. Maybe you won't roll bad on the D6s next time.
Hey, I killed 9 people.
Hey, that's a
in
lot.
6 seconds. How many have you killed today?
No, I mean
That's not a good thing to ask.
How many people have you killed today?
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. That's really good. It just was like I felt a little oof when I heard 9. I was like my insides were like, that's below average.
Unfortunately, the ship
okay.
won't take too much damage from the hail. But you do a number on the crew members.
You do.
Ira.
You do.
Do that thing.
All right. Well, I can't let Ari outshine me.
I have to kill more than 9 people.
You do that thing. That's just me DMing every game. You do happen to perform the action.
DM, can I do that thing? Like, you
don't
happen
do
to
that
do it. Just so happens you're allowed to do that, dude.
I have to wait. I have to wait until we're so close before I can do anything.
I want to jump off this boat. I want to hurt people.
Tina will call down. Ira, get the sails going so we can pull in closer to them.
I assume
And it's up to you to
that
decide
means
what you want
You're
to do.
requesting that I take the full speed ahead action.
You can decide whether or not if that's what she means or not.
Oh wait, I have an idea.
Cast haste on the boat.
No, I can't cast that. This isn't the character that could have casted that, and actually neither is the character that could have casted
What's
that.
your idea?
Anymore. I don't have a spell that could do it. I was hoping I would have a spell that affected the wind, to try to like give us a boost. But
All right, what do you do?
I guess I'll just do full speed ahead.
All right, roll d6. Gina, it's your turn.
Full speed ahead.
Sorry, I
D6?
feel like
Tiff?
I'm being pushed forward a little bit.
It's okay.
I got
Tiff's
rolled a
going-
5.
All right, 5, 3. I'll just keep that at 8.
want to move 2. I guess I'll do full speed ahead 2 as well.
I roll d6. Ari,
Hey, that's
fucking casting it again.
Why wouldn't I?
it's true. Why
Holy
wouldn't you?
fuck.
It's probably it will very much help to remove actions from them.
Yeah. Do I?
And if you roll average, you might be able to knock them
Kill
down
everyone.
to below 10. You might be able to knock them below 10 crew members.
Yeah. Do I just roll a 4d6 again?
Roll 2d6 this time.
How many? So Craig rolled a 4. How many feet in total is that? So it's 4. So it's
So
12.
we're at 12, so 12 times 5.
6.
So 60. So you guys can go an extra 60 feet. 6? Okay, so you kill 6 more crew members. You guys can't see it, but I will describe for everybody else. The captain of the Emerald Eye has now instructed his entire crew to go below decks. As a hailstorm is now battering the outside of the ship. Brass Phoenix, it's your turn. Their ship now only has 2 actions.
I will. If I say move twice, how far can we move? Because at the full sail we can
You
move
have 35, so you could go 70,
90.
and then you could go an extra, what, 40?
No,
What did you say?
it's so it was third. So 70 plus. Well, it's okay.
You guys rolled 60, so you go
12
130 feet.
times. Okay, so 130. So that's here.
About there. That's full movement.
Let's move full movements.
Okay.
They're no longer up on. They're all below deck, so they're no longer at the.
Nope.
Weapons.
As the Emerald Eye's turn comes around, it does nothing. Ira.
Boop.
Guys, I think they're baiting us.
I'm laughing so hard because I'm just thinking I want to Sea of Thieves this and shoot myself out of the cannon at them. But
I don't know if that's how that will really work.
I don't know.
I
If
saw
that's,
it in a game, guys.
Don't worry.
Ira,
It'll be,
light the cannon,
it'll be-
and then it's Ira's perspective, and he's just it's that audio of the of.
Don't worry,
Nothing
guys.
bad
It'll be
ever
fine.
happened to the Kennedys. What? He's just in heaven. Hang on.
I'm just gonna keep doing full speed ahead and hope that we eventually get within 60 feet of them. Because that's when I can actually
roll
do
D6.
something.
Chena.
I will do the same.
All right, Tiff.
+5, so plus an extra
I'm going
space.
to wait till we are within 120 feet, and I'm going to
Hey, we can move 2 extra spaces. Hot damn.
send Eldritch Blast through their sails.
Oh shit! Awesome, cool. And Ari,
Texas.
Far away are we now? Oh,
100 feet.
150.
150.
150.
okay. Then I'm gonna also prepare to throw shit at the sails.
Prepare to board.
I'm gonna prepare to wall of fire the just like along their sails is where I want.
Okay.
Yeah, because that would count as a
I should
as
be a
surface.
pirate.
Yes.
I should be a.
I feel
Ari's like, I love this.
I feel like Ari and Ira are standing pretty close to each other. Like Ira's like doing his confidence thing, and
I
she just
married a
says that, and he just turns and is like, "I thought we were retiring after this."
I married a psychopath.
Retiring to piracy.
Brass Phoenix can go ahead and go. It gets an extra 2
This
spaces.
counts as retirement, right?
Yeah, so it can move 3 spaces or. Well, okay. So plus 5. Let's just go full. So 120 feet, which can put us.
You
Can
can
I
put
just-
us right there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm in range.
I mean, do you wanna turn a little bit?
I do want to turn a little bit. So
Okay.
Wanna
I
be
think.
like that?
Oh, I'm definitely within range.
I want to try and. My goal is to put us right up in front with our broadside right at them.
Okay.
So we can easily fire along the length of them, but
I mean that's pretty.
on us.
Then if we straighten out here and just go straight, like on our next turn, that'll be perfect, right?
Okay.
So
Tiff, go
I
ahead and
think-
do your
so,
Eldritch Blast.
so Jacob, just I'm thinking a little bit more turned.
Oh, you want to go like this?
I'm thinking about going like that, and just placing us right here.
Cool.
Oh, whoops! I didn't roll a hit. I just rolled for damage. I have to do that. Give me a second. That will be a. Can I roll 3d20s in here? I can. That is a running down the line 12, 22, 15.
12, 22, and 15.
On the sales.
All of those hit.
Okay.
Tiff sends 3 Eldritch Blasts, which we finally remembered the rules. Thanks,
Yes.
commenters.
Wait, what?
21 damage.
Three Eldritch, because Tiff is a higher level, their cantrips level up.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
I
3
didn't
Eldritch
know that.
Blasts go through the sail, creating a bunch of holes in it. You did 21 damage?
21.
Gosh dang it!
Hot
There's like 7 more episodes of it being
Yeah,
wrong.
until it's fixed.
Yeah.
It's screwed. Tiff wanted to like use her halberd and like spinning attack, like fling them almost.
That's so fucking
Yeah,
cool.
just
All right.
Pretty
You
much.
almost
That's
got
awesome.
enough to,
I love that.
That's so great. You almost have enough to slow them down. Per 25 damage taken, the sails get the ship gets a -5 to their speed.
I'm just the primer. The wall of fire is the main course.
Perfect. All right.
Didn't you prepare Wall of Fire?
I did prepare Wall of Fire.
The Emerald Eye's turn. I'm actually going to do something real fast, so give me a second. What are you all yelling as you're getting closer to the ship?
Good sir, I prepared a Wall of Fire. That's what
Oh,
I'm
fuck, you
saying.
did. Son of a bitch. Okay, go ahead and cast your Wall of Fire. Where are you casting it?
Just along there on the sails there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just... You guys all watch this. The ship is spontaneously combusted. Nope, Ari just casted a giant fucking wall of fire.
So it needs to make a dex save. Is it capable?
No, it's not moving. So it fails.
So I just roll.
Roll
Regular
that fire
damage for this, or
Yep.
okay, because ooh, that's better than what I've been rolling before. How many
I
more?
feel like
of
this
these?
is being pretty decisively a win in our favor.
No.
25 damage.
25 damage to the sails.
Yep.
All right. It has got some loss to speed as the sails begin to go up in flames. It's only one of the sails. The other parts of the sails are okay, so it can still move. But it's taking a lot of damage right now. The sails are not looking good.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. All right. Is the Emerald Eye's turn. Some of the crew comes back out. And they begin to run around, and they're looking at the fire. They're like, "Oh fuck!" And they do one thing.
They need to make a dex save.
On what?
I think for the no, because it's higher up, huh?
Yeah, if it's on the sails, it's higher. It's higher in the sky, probably.
Yeah.
Well, then they live for now.
Does this?
Oh,
Ship kind of turns over to the side, and you guys see
It's still in range.
2 cannons down on its side. One of them looking much similar to China's,
Oh.
this giant flaming thing, and you also see another cannon. This cannon is dark and
Wow.
it's
They
like
have-
dripping in
everyone must have-
shadow and whatnot, and the two of them fire. Well, the first one kind of just shoots like a flamethrower, just this flame.
Hold on. Are they in range? Yeah, they're just barely in range. Get this one.
Alrighty, so
it means I'm just barely in range too, so I'm okay with that.
your ship is moving, so it can make a dexterity saving throw. You could try to dodge it. So the helmsman is like turning the wheel. Or I guess you would be on the helm, China.
I say that there's a helmsman, and then I'm like right next to it, so I could try and grab it at the
Yeah,
time,
yeah, there
but,
you go.
But like the captain's always like right next to them and giving the orders.
Perfect.
How
course.
important is it that I
3.
stay on the ship?
How important is it?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't register what you had asked for some reason.
I really don't want to.
17 fire damage to the hull.
I think it's fine.
All right.
Just keep in mind, you might be the only one getting off.
17 fire damage to the hull.
Mm-hmm. And this also, I'm gonna be very fun. It's gonna be very mean. I mean, you could do the same thing, but You guys now have a hazard, a fire hazard. There's now fire all over the ship. Dangerous flame, equivalent to a large campfire, multiple small fires ignited at once. And for it to go, it will continue to do small amounts of damage to the to the ship, but you guys can put it out. Sorry, there was movement at my front door, and I don't know why.
I think it was Moose.
Oh, Moose is like, hey. You guys can put it out, but it's going to take actions from each of you. The ship is also going to fire one of its necrosis rounds.
I have a question, Jacob.
Yes.
Is that 3 actions?
2.
Okay, I wasn't sure because it turned, fired, and fired. So.
Oh, you're right. It can only turn and fire, so it's done. Ira, it's your turn. They're preparing the necrosis shot.
Cool. I see that, and there's like a little thing that like holds that in place, right? Holds that cannon in place. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Because I can position spells. I would like to cast Shatter there and try to drop the cannon out of its
On their
spot.
cannon? Holy
Not on the cannon, on the wood underneath it to try to break it out and drop it.
Cool. I like it. Go.
It makes a con save and has disadvantage.
It makes sense. So let's see. How's a 15?
Holy shit!
Nope, as disadvantage as an 8.
Okay, I was like, holy shit, as a plus 10. It still fails either way, but...
Okay.
And it will be... casting it at second, so it is... Really? Cool.
7?
It's fine. Ira's just garbage
Okay.
right now.
The ringing goes off, and the wood splinters and cracks, and the cannon kind of goes off kilter, but it doesn't sink. So they have disadvantage on using it now because they're like, the fuck, it's like sinking into the floor.
Does it hit the people that were going to fire it as well? Because it's a 10-foot radius.
I would imagine so.
Sure.
There's
Takes 3 people to operate it. So I will go ahead and have them each roll a con save. Do they take half damage if they succeed?
Do.
Okay, they are still alive.
Okay.
They all 3 succeeded. They're like, oh, what is that ringing? And they're all like yelling and screaming. Sheena.
It's fine. He'll let Ari outshine him this time. Speaking of, I'll give her I'll give her a bardic inspiration.
Full speed ahead.
Full speed ahead.
I don't know if you heard that or not.
6.
I heard you. Bardic inspiration on Ari. Tiff?
I want to jump off this boat.
Do it.
Jump off this boat.
Do it.
No, I think I'm gonna do something a little better. You think you've reserved me? Tiff's gonna walk up behind you as you're casting your shatter, and kind of watch where you did it and go, oh, and then she'll cast shatter as well.
That was a 9.
No.
A 10 to a save, yeah. All right, roll damage.
You cannot use this cannon. Sorry.
There you go. 12.
Guys watches the cannon. Is like, okay, it's still functional. It's still all of the crewmates standing around it. Their heads explode, and the cannon just sinks into the ship. All the other crewmates are just like, ah! freaking out. Ari,
They're like, it wasn't this hard last time.
So,
who the
things.
fuck is on that boat?
It's the actual badasses of the ship.
2 questions, or statements really. The wall of fire persists because it's concentration, so they'll take more damage there.
And it persists on the location, not...
Yeah, and then I'd like to cast Create Water on the fires that are on our ship.
Fire is gone. As you cast Create Water, as the ship has begun to go up in flames, Sheena, you're panicking as like you see embers and cracking going on. Ari just comes over, throws out her hands, and then it's all out.
Yo,
water is created
Ari
in
is the true MVP. Jesus
Ari
I'm
Christ.
a deck wizard. I'm a
Right
deck
now,
wizard. This is my
Deck
deck.
wizard. Deck
And
pushers
then,
are always MVPs.
Do I need to
Roll the
for
damage
the
again
damage
on that.
again? Okay.
Yep.
Is it the same? Does it change at all?
No.
Okay.
Wall of fire stationary, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's stationary. It's stationary on a point. She would cast it on the mast of the sails, and it would stay on
That's
that.
on an object, not a point.
Sorry, I think it's on an object, right? Don't you have to like have it attached to like
I'm
a
pretty sure it
stable?
doesn't stick to moving objects.
Yeah, no, I think if they move out of it, it'd leave. But have they moved?
They have, but it's the same deal with you guys. They're on fire still. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll.
Theoretically,
roll
wall of fire says create a wall of fire on a solid surface.
on a solid. Okay, then you would have to. It would stick to the solid surface, and the solid surface being the mast of the sail.
The like rigging
Okay.
of the
Yeah.
sails, right?
All right, then it's still there. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. I cast it out.
It's very interesting that they specify that.
It's so you
It
can't.
also means it also means you can't just make it in midair.
Yeah, that's why. That's
Yeah.
definitely why they specify that.
But it doesn't specifically say like attached. It just says has to be on a solid surface.
I would assume it would follow
would
that
stick
surface
to
because
it.
you basically catch that off
Yeah.
that thing on fire.
I mean, you could cast a wall of fire on a person.
Solid.
You can
No.
you can make it pass through people if they're on the ground.
That's okay. That makes sense.
It's like how
How the wall of ice worked.
yeah, that
Yeah.
fucking sucked.
It says a solid object, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a creature.
Yeah, but you can
But
make
you
it
couldn't
pass
cast
through
it.
people.
Yeah, but you couldn't like line up 20 people laying down head to toe and cast it
Yeah,
on
no.
Imagine
The ultimate assassination technique.
A slumber party all in a line.
That's the true firing squad.
31 more fire damage.
Oh my god.
31 more fire damage to the
Yes.
sails. Not looking good, these sails. They're falling apart. One portion of it kind of looks like flutters off into the distance and into the water. It's Brass Phoenix.
so. The helmsman is like starting to like, turn it to try and get the ship out of the way. Sheena pushes them out of the way, straightens it out.
Oh no.
Why are we doing this? We have more than one that we're fighting. Why are we
Ram the
doing?
ship.
No, there are rules with this.
There is. So are you ramming the ship?
We have a naval ram built for this.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
She's done this before.
That is one action. So,
Ira has
there's a
never
second action.
experienced this.
Yeah,
Just
All right, so-
Well, Tiff-
we're gonna turn. Oh shit!
Well, Tiff, you wanted to get off of the ship.
yeah.
I know. I was thinking that too.
That's the point.
the naval ram will take damage for you instead of going into your hull, which is really nice. So I believe crash damage is 16d10 damage. But a creature struck by the ship must make a dexterity saving throw equal to 10. The DC is 10 plus the ship's strength modifier. So what is your ship's strength modifier?
It's a +5.
So it needs to be to 15. That's a 13. I mean a 12. So go ahead and roll 16d10 damage, and that damage goes into your ram and into the ship's hull.
16d10.
Yep.
How much health does the hull have? Or the ram?
100.
Okay, so you could potentially do damage to our ship too.
73 damage. Fucking hell. That's incredible.
Okay.
Hang
So
on.
we just
So, I'm going to describe in just a second. I'm
Yeah,
just
just do
doing math. How much was it again? Sorry.
73.
73?
Good number.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, they have a number of holes in their ship now. As you all are watching, as you're like, all right, we're gonna turn around the ship, and then everybody watches as China's now on the helm. We're like, wait, what's going on? And then you see the ship getting closer and closer and closer. Boom! Both ships hit one another. Everybody kind of moves backwards, almost falls on their ass, and gets back up as splinter wood and even some people are kind of rolling off the sides of both ships. And you look up, and the Emerald Eye has this huge hole in it now. Tiff just has eyes of joy as the ship is right in front of you now at this point. Yeah, you guys did a huge amount of damage.
And then from the helm, Chino screams, "Fire the flame cannon!"
All right.
Action number 2.
That's gonna be a dex save, but they have disadvantage because they got rammed. 10, which is 8. Roll damage. Are you firing at the hull or are you firing at the crew?
It's sweeping the deck, so I would assume it's the hull technically.
All right, so do the hull.
What is that? So as an action, it's a 60-foot cone, deck save, 66. 29. Oh my god, the
Holy
amount of sixes in that. I rolled 4 6s.
God damn. All right. Roll a d6.
1.
1 crew member is killed.
Guys, they're down to like 11.
Yep. All right. The Emerald Eye is it's gonna fucking it's gonna try to move. It doesn't want to be here. However,
wanna
it does
be here
have some
anymore.
people aboard. Damn. Doesn't have a lot of options.
That's good.
And it can only... Oh, no, it can still take 2 actions, huh?
It's gonna do the same thing to you. It's gonna spray you with some flames. Go ahead and make a dex save. You have disadvantage because you're fucking rammed it. Right in its face.
Just exchanging
Yeah, fire.
Uh-oh.
5. That's fine.
I can put the fire out. It's all right.
23 damage to your hull.
Yeah.
And
We haven't taken that much damage.
2 of
23,
your
you
crewmates.
said?
Yep, 2 of your crewmates are incinerated.
Ah, fuck.
Yep.
I can't believe you've
As
done
the
this.
fire sweeps the deck over, you look over and there's like 2 people. Like you could pick any 2 random people
Yeah.
from your crew,
Not
and they're
the
like
co-
over there, as the fire comes over, they're just and they're just turned into flames as they go upwards.
Okay,
But everybody
so-
sees that.
Not the cook this time.
Yeah, the cook is like, so long. No, I'm just kidding. He's below deck.
Yeah, the cook's definitely hiding.
Yeah, Ira, it's your turn.
All right. Well, they still got that cannon, and I'm not a fan of that. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I did to the other one, and shatter it.
All right.
So the disadvantage con save.
Yep. How's a 7?
That's a failure. How many people does this catch? Because I assume people have to fire that cannon too.
So there would be 2 people around that one.
Why am I so garbage at the damage rolls for this?
All right, one of
Did
them
you make
dies.
fun of me earlier for it?
11 thunder damage.
One of them dies, and the brass phoenix cannon, the flamethrower, kind of sinks in a bit, but it is not completely lodged down into the lower decks of the ship. China?
Sheena is going to give advantage to one of the basic cannons.
Are they down?
Okay.
Are they down to 1 action now?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Tiff?
Okay. Tiff's going to rage. Well, in case we'll probably do that before she rages. Can I see the captain at the helm?
Yeah, so you look over at the helm and you do see the captain. He looks like... Here, let me get a picture real fast.
Also, I want you to know, because Ira is banned from snapping to change his shape, he instead now snaps to cast Shatter.
Amazing.
I didn't ban it from you. I just think it's
You
silly.
see that's
That's essentially banning it.
balding man with a like a red eye and an X over his eye, with like gemstones all over his coat and his clothing. He looks almost like a monster of a man, but he has a scimitar with gemstones embedded into the hilt, and he's just kind of like growling and screaming at his crew. And here's a picture of him if you guys want to see in the tomb chat.
Yes, please.
On Discord.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
What he looks like.
okay.
Oh, by a red eye. That looks like there's like.
He's much more handsome in my mind.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna scream, I want that coat. And then so
I see Tim scream that is.
I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna move 55 feet to him,
Okay.
How many
the length of
trees
his
does he
ship that I
have?
can, and then I'm gonna hit him 2 times on his little head.
Awesome.
On his little head.
His wee little head, and
Little
they'll be
head.
reckless.
All right. Give me a second here.
Bonk, bonk.
I gotta give him initiative now. Come here, little guy. Let's give you an initiative. Oh,
Ooh, Zarorum Al Sarak. I'm sorry, is that a cheat name for a Sararak?
The reference. Intent nudge nudge.
all right. So you run over to. Sorry, re-explain what you're doing to me.
So I wanted to yell out that I wanted his coat, and then I wanted
Yep.
to rage, and then move
Alright.
across to their ship because I'm at the top of the boat here.
Perfect.
And I'm going to move to him,
Okay.
assuming he's somewhere over here, and I
Mhm.
can move 55 feet.
Yeah, you run all the way over to him.
And then I'm going to hit him twice with my halberd.
Go for it. You guys just watch as Tiff darts to the other side of the ship.
Okay, that's the first one. So 27,
27 hits.
and then here's a second. 28.
28. Both of those hit. You run over and he looks up at you and he's like, ah. And he says, and he looks up and he says, "Who let you onto my ship?" And you just wham into him twice.
She's going to deal a total of 30. Hang on. 36 points of damage to him. And she's going to yell, "I walk where I please."
Mundo goes where he pleases.
He's bloodied.
Big bonk.
The biggest bonk.
Biggest
Coat bonk.
He said
Oh,
36
yeah.
damage.
36.
power move. I'm gonna loot your body when I kill you.
I already planned you to be dead.
All right, Ari.
The only hurdle
Who
is
let you
falling
onto
down.
my? Oh my god! Holy shit!
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a thing. A question for you, Tyler. Are you planning on moving the? I don't care.
That-
I'm just doing it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I want a captain's chest. I want to buy that rod.
do you have our initiative still?
Yeah, hang on.
Mine was 4.
I still
I
have it.
forgot.
I still have it.
Who let you onto my? Holy shit! Oh my god! Ah.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh god!
Okay, you can be on the ship. You can be on the ship.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. All right. If you guys can see all the way down there, those tiny little tokens. That's you guys.
Nope.
Ah, fuck. You can't see shit.
Nope.
Yeah, nope.
What is happening?
Are we on the wrong layer?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Tends to be the problem.
How's that?
Oh. It's a little.
Oh
but-
no. It looks okay, but the dynamic.
Yeah, okay, that's better.
I fucking hate that they do that. It's so annoying.
The dynamic lighting just had like black boxes across the entire ship. It was just like.
The shape of this boat is amusing.
Just,
Oh,
just
all
like,
right. All
imagine it
right.
was like. Just all this.
All right,
is
so
black.
you go over. How many crew members are left on a fucking ship? Like 9? I think it's only 9.
Yeah.
Let me see. They have stat blocks.
Don't worry, guys. I simulated the dynamic lighting experience.
Thanks, Colton.
Oh, what? I only selected one of them? Gosh.
It won't let me scroll up. Oh, there it goes.
In all honesty, the dynamic lighting is a super cool concept. It just doesn't work in big maps like this. It works really well in like dungeony areas.
Yep. Oh my lord! Please give me my thing.
Best I can do is bread.
Best I can do is bread. All right, that's his deck priest.
I'm sorry, I think you meant dead priest.
Oh, yeah. He has no chance of survival.
Come on, Dick Wizard, fuck him up.
Survival minimum.
No, Tiff has got him. She already did half his health in a second, so. No, I've got a
Okay.
pen.
Oh,
There's
boy.
everybody. Let me add all them to the initiative.
It is time to rumble.
Ding ding. Oh yeah,
Let's get ready to rumble.
I'm gonna kill these guys.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I have to roll their initiatives now. I hate how time consuming this is. What do you say? You strike him and he looks up at you and he says, "You'll never have my coat."
We'll see.
As blood gushes from his mouth.
I'd rather die. Pulls a grenade out. Taking my coat with me to the bottom of the sea.
I think I can actually kill the rest of the crew with a fireball.
Are you that heartless?
Yeah.
Yes.
They took Ayla, the
All right,
sweetest
it's your
baby
turn.
girl
Yeah.
on the planet. My turn?
Yep.
Oh, fireball.
Jacob's like, I just put all the
Right.
initiatives in.
Right
Hang on, wait.
here.
Hang on.
What's the radius on a fireball?
20 feet, right?
20 feet? So you got
Right there, then it's
like that. So you could hit. Yeah, you could hit this entire.
central area.
You could hit this entire area with it.
All right.
'Cause it's a 20 foot radius.
This guy gets to live. What?
Where's Fireball going? On all these fucking dudes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's 20 foot radius.
He's like, "You'll never have my coat!" Shaboom! And then you all see that.
Give her the coat.
All of them are incinerated and gone. The mask falls over into the ocean. The priest, however,
Oh, he's a
still
cool boy.
has some hit points. Dex save, you say? How's a 15?
Wait a minute.
It doesn't hit him, does it?
The priest? This guy? Yes, it does.
Oh,
wait a
that
minute.
guy.
Not the captain.
He's making a goddamn. Never mind. I can't. Cutting words at saving.
Does a
throw.
15 beat it or no?
15 is my save, so
All right,
yes.
so roll the damage. It's gonna kill those guys no matter what.
Okay.
They're just fucking gone.
Just turn to ash.
Turn to ash.
Nuclear explosion. There's shadows on the wall.
Oh, their hands are up.
Wait,
You guys are fucking monsters.
They attacked first.
I'm
They
sorry.
don't
Yeah,
deserve to
they
live.
attacked first.
that's 28, so 14.
They're slavers. They're
It's
monsters.
the equivalent. You guys are totally justified, 100%. But the scenario for them is like they poked a
hornet's
wasp
nest.
nest, and the wasps had grenades and guns and flamethrowers. They came out and they burned your family, scarred you for life. All right. How much damage?
It'd be 14.
14. Is that
Yeah.
already halved?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Does he take like
Hurt,
one
but he's
psychic
not
damage from
dead.
a trauma?
No, it's
That killed him.
He's flashbang.
no, it's a
15
little,
health.
it's a little
The
stronger
ringing.
than that.
He's strong. I respect that. But I'm gonna kill him though.
All right.
It's like quick and
Brass
ice bolt.
Phoenix. Is the Brass Phoenix doing anything?
Uh,
I'm kind of moving off of the ship combat here and more going
Yeah.
into the this combat. So
the Brass Phoenix is just pulling up to the side and getting ready
Sounds
for
good.
like boarding parties. So
Oh, could I have,
Emerald Eye can't fucking do anything. Ira,
Jacob? Could I have moved onto the ship?
sure,
Bonus,
Does it take, like, a
bonus
roll or
action
anything?
dash.
you can get there.
Bonus action dash.
Exactly what I
Stabby with a dagger.
Stabby with a dagger. Go for it.
She just finally gets up from being flashbanged and there's a sword in her gut.
13 and 16.
13 and 16 both hit.
I'm gonna steal her stuff. You can have that guy's coat. I'm gonna
So
take hers.
how's 9 and 6? So 15 damage to the priest.
15 damage. The captain yells out and he says, "Kaldos, I need you!" And the fireball disappears and he looks over and he says, "I'm coming, Captain." And there's a dagger in his throat and his side, and he falls to the ground. And the captain's just like, "Fuck!"
My coat! Take your ship, your crew, and your coat.
well, there's no more crew
There's
to
no crew
take.
left to take.
No, there's
You
one
watch
guy.
as the captain looks around to you, Tiff, and he. Ooh, let me double check here.
He pulls out a grenade.
Die.
Oh my Wamo
All this time.
He is going to take his cape, furl it upwards, and he watches it furls up. There is a billowing of smoke that goes up,
What?
and he disappears.
Knew it. Oh,
And he reappears over here.
I imagine him pulling out the grenade and it's like, don't tell me you've cared for the cloak all this time. Always.
it's always been the cloak.
The cloak.
It's
Tina, it's
just
your turn.
fucking Harry Potter, but it's the cloak instead of Harry.
Am I positioned where I am in the middle of the ocean?
What?
Like, if I move here, how is it that far?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. So, ooh,
He's like,
40.
"You truly care about those we took. You have a fierce loyalty. No, we just wanted your coat." You fucks!
Can I get up to here?
Accessorize, accessorize, accessorize.
Where?
Do you see what?
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
Oh. Sure, you can go there.
No, that's not what I meant. Here.
Cheetah
I'm not
jumps on the ship and then jumps back to the other one.
Well, the stairs would be difficult terrain, right? So you could probably
That's
go-
what I'm wondering. So,
Yep.
be like
No,
here.
you are a monk. It doesn't matter.
All right.
That's right.
I just take it 2 at a time. So I can get here by bonus action.
Gina's a monk. She can go
dashing.
up 2 steps at a time. Yeah. Special
So-
skill only monks have.
I'm a rogue.
Running up the stairs on all fours.
I'm a rogue.
Take all
Can I
the bag
go
of groceries
up the
in.
stairs
And
2 at a time?
Ah,
Gina uses her racial trait, power
Could-
thighs.
Crush his head like a melon between them. We just talked about that.
What?
Okay. Could I actually position my? Can
Sorry,
I?
what?
I'll place myself here, actually, right there. So I
Okay.
kind of go diagonal across there. Can I see him?
Yes.
She pulls out her pistol and takes 2 shots at him.
All right. Go for it.
Pistol shot number 1 is 14.
14 misses. He just kind of moves out of the way and dodges it.
He,
And as you shoot,
he
says,
absorbs it.
no, as you shoot at him and he dodges, he literally just says, "You, I recognize you." You get him in the side.
Yep. And then I very quickly will action surge go again.
Man,
I know that ship.
we're
I sailed under that ship. Take another shot.
we're kind of not pulling our punches early, and I feel like that's going to come back to bite us.
I only know how to punch.
19 and 23.
2 more shots go into his gut and into his chest, and he kind of falls onto the ground. Go ahead and roll damage.
Come on, there you go. So that's what is that? 26 in total.
26.
26 in total.
He's almost mortal as he kind of stands back up a bit. He's got gunshots at him at this time. He says, "You hold your father's ferocity." This guy right here runs over to Tiff and he goes, "Ah!" and he attacks you.
He has advantage.
This poor asshole.
He has advantage.
He has reckless attack.
Die! You killed Jerry. He gets a 13.
Miss.
This guy comes over to flank. He gets 18.
A hit.
All right, you take 5 slashing damage.
I will take 5 total.
No, you're raging, right?
Yeah.
So you take 2.
Okay.
he just poked you. It's nothing. And then I had a different guy. Where is he? Oh, my boy right here. He's gonna run over to China.
My boy.
He's gonna attack
My
me.
boy, my son.
Son.
Please let me just explain.
I only did
Good
it
choice
twice
to preserve the family name.
China, grapple check.
Apple check.
He's gonna
What?
throw you in the ocean.
She's angry, so she's gonna just use.
Just counter-strike him and break his nose against the
Too bad
fence.
she can just walk up the side.
He runs over to you, China, and he's like, "Ah!" He's running. He's gonna like grab you and tackle you down the stairs. And normally you could just dodge out of the way. You fucking just whack him in the face, and he
I just backhand him.
you backhand him, and he goes on the
Sploosh.
Tim.
Just slap him on the ground. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Oh, shit. Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna get up and be real anime as always. She's gonna stand on this railing, probably take the opportunity attack, and she's going to drop her rage as a bonus action,
Okay.
and she's going to Eldritch Blast the captain and both these guys.
He fucking crits you. You take 4 damage, which
So
is
2.
well, you stopped raging.
Oh, you're right. I will take 4.
Oh no.
Thank you.
What will you
Okay,
do?
I'm gonna hit the captain with an Eldritch Blast.
Roll attack.
Oh, where's my thing? There it is. That's a 26,
26 hits.
and then damage for the first one will be 6.
Okay. He's mortal.
Okay, then the second one will also go to him. That'll be 15.
Roll damage.
2.
2. He's getting there. He's really low.
All right, let's give him the full volley then. That's 18.
Roll damage.
4. Damn it.
So he that's exactly his health. He stands up, and as he looks over, and as he says that over towards you, China, you share your father's ferocity. He stands up once more, and he prepares his sword down on his side, and he just says, "Your first mate." He's just smacked with Eldritch Blast onto his face, onto his chest, onto his head, and he falls to the ground, and he stops moving. The other 2 bandits throw up their hands.
There will
And
be
you
no
guys-
quarter.
You guys are out of combat.
Okay.
Ari's gonna signal to Ira to come up here and help her tie these 2 fine gents up.
Sure.
Are they both guys? I don't wanna.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They look over and they're
I
just like,
can't. I can't move my mini. I don't know what's wrong with it. Roll 20's like broken. Anytime I try to go one way, it goes the opposite.
weird.
I can't move myself.
It's just
just
going further and
moved.
further into the ocean.
All right.
I'm trying to go the opposite way, but
Alright,
it won't.
lags out, clips to the floor, and into the ocean now.
My people need me.
I'm gonna try to
I
refresh.
must go. I must leave. Oh, Colton, you weren't here. There was a right when you got on the phone. There was a crewmate a bandit who ran over to Chyna to try to tackle her. Chyna rolled a 14 on the athletics, and she just whacked him, and he fell off the boat into the ocean.
Those backhands.
Because it wasn't.
Powerful backhand.
Why am
She
I?
was so angry. She just barreled through it rather than doing acrobatics and dodge it. She's like, no, fuck you.
All right,
I don't
so
know where
their
I
ship.
am. I think I'm inside the boat.
You are.
Yeah.
You're here. All right,
know
so
what
you guys
Okay.
are. The ship is currently sinking.
Oh,
Oh, I should probably go help with that.
There's a fucking hole in it. There's fire everywhere. You guys have like maybe a small amount of time, a window to
Okay.
do anything on the ship that you want to.
I want his coat. I empty his pockets and I go into his captain quarters and I want to find a chest.
Okay.
That's on my agenda.
You want to find a what?
I'm hoping he has a chest. In
I
his
will
office.
order
Oh, chest, okay.
I'll order the Black Phoenix crew, a couple of them to lock the two prisoners into the brig, but then the rest of them gather any supplies that they can find on the ship.
Necrotic cannon.
Perfect.
Steal it.
Steal it.
And of course, try and take the necrotic cannon and my fucking flame
Your
cannon
actual
back.
cannon back.
Yeah.
Okay, you get the flame cannon back. You get the necrotic cannon, though it does have a lot of damage done to
Yeah.
it.
We'll just stick that in the hold for now.
Perfect. You find on Captain Zarum Al-Seriak. You find his coat, which has
Hey.
lots of gemstones sewed into the sides of it. His scimitar, which also has gemstones embedded into the hilt.
Oh, that's cool.
Also, at the front of his ship, near the figurehead, you find a bunch of heads dangling from the front of the ship's mermaid figurehead.
All right.
They're just held on by ropes. And he also
We're the
has
bad guys.
he has You're not. It was just so funny how like violently you destroyed this man. It was so funny. You also find a chest in his captain's quarters. And that's really just his cabin is decorated like the room in like a palace. But I mean, there's not a whole lot here that you can take. It's just a shame
Okay.
that it's going to get sunk to the bottom of the ocean. And that's all you find,
Yeah, I want to
other than
take.
his eyeball.
What's his eyeball? Is it also?
It's a gem. It's a red gem in his eye.
Okay. By the time I finish that, do I have time to go back for the head?
Tiff's like, I got one more thing, and the ship's like,
Okay.
like mid Titanic, and you like jump over, you go, cut off his head, just at the last second, you jump onto the other ship.
Tiff, did you really take a head? Take
Okay.
his head?
Actually, I have a coat, a scimitar, a chest, the 3 heads on the string, and his head. So I
Can you-
actually have 4.
Can you not be taking the heads?
I guess. I'll toss the other 3 off the ship. I'll just try and put the other head behind me.
Jacob,
All right. Yep.
did I have time to do anything, or
Sure.
could I have gone down to their brig to see if anyone was in there?
Oh,
There were none.
Okay.
Okay.
did
You
not.
may, there
think
were a
that
lot
through.
of cages and chains down in their brig, but
Okay.
there was nobody down
No
there.
people. Okay. Is there anything like shiny that I can steal? Like I don't
Anything
care
shiny?
whose it
All
was.
the
like-
shiny stuff was on the captain.
Okay. Wow. What a poop.
He was
I
kind
will
of
present it.
kind
to
of a
the
shiny hoarder.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah. Then I'll get back on our boat.
All right, you guys are floating in the middle of the ocean on the ship.
I'm looking at Chyna. Do you want to go through this now, or you want to wait till in case we get into another fight?
I think we should wait. Just
Okay,
hold on.
I'm gonna
Plus
go
we
put
have
all
to
the stuff
split
in
it up
his-
with
in
the.
his-
You know, I
in
actually,
the, captain's quarters. Then
I actually had a couple of questions for our surviving friends right here.
I do too.
Right before your captain so horribly was killed by our hand, he mentioned something about my friend's first mate. What happened to him?
They look at one another.
Look,
I don't know.
Can I insight that?
yeah, I'm gonna incite that too. I have advantage because ring of truth telling.
Oh,
15.
good question, Ari.
I know.
Ooh.
You found a holy symbol to Umberly,
Okay.
a mace,
Oh, that's cool that it does that. Okay.
and that's it.
How's a 10?
10.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get, Sheena?
I got 15.
You guys can tell that they seem to know more about the situation. They are purposefully holding back this information for the sake of their own lives.
Ira sighs, and he just kind of looks and goes, "Now, look, it isn't normally within my realm to say something like this, but your ship is gone, your captain's gone, we beat you fair and square. How do you think you're going to fare any better tied up in ropes?" And I would like to roll intimidation.
Okay.
21.
They kind of back down a bit and they look up at you, and one of them just says, "Will you let us go?"
I turn to Chena.
When the time comes, if you answer truthfully. Otherwise, you can join your friends down at the bottom.
One of them looks over. He says, "No, don't." He says, "We have no other choice. They either kill us, or they kill us. And do not give them the satisfaction." He kind of looks up towards the two of you.
We will let you go after we return our people to where they belong. My crew, my family. It's the only
looks over at
choice
the
you
other guy and
have.
he just nods.
Otherwise, you get to be keel-hauled. Your choice.
The other guy just kind of like falls to the ground and he like grabs him on the side of his face. He's like, "Ugh." I found him. He infiltrated our base. Well, we waited for you. We all knew you would come. At least. Captain Elock and Captain Laskelar were certain. Zorome, our captain, was not too keen on you returning. We captured him. They captured him. He was tired and broken. He could barely stand. Nonetheless, fight. When we sailed out in preparation to meet you, the only last things I heard were his screams coming from the anchorage. They would not have left him alive.
Right?
Your crew, your family, they are no longer there.
Where are they then?
Many of them still remain. Some of them have been moved.
So some are still there then.
Yes. The other two captains still live. You could. They would know. I do not know where they take them or sell them to.
Is the water genasi still there?
Who?
Did you not see any of them? One of them very easily sticks out.
And no, I was not on the ship. Zarum did not take any prisoners. That is Captain Lescalar's job.
Where are their ships?
Last I saw, they were still in the anchorage. They may have left in this fog. I do not know.
Seems like our path is clear, Captain.
Get these two locked up for now. We'll deal with them after everything has settled.
Okay. Tiff will do that personally.
All right, you take the two of them. One of them, the other guy was trying to like tell his friend not to say anything. He's very, very angry, and he frustratedly kind of walks along as the other dude who gave you all the information kind of just like continues staring at the ground as you guys kind of bring them below deck and you lock them up in the cages.
Okay.
Fuck. You should have left.
I'm gonna pull out my paper birds,
Okay.
and I will. I'm not gonna write anything on it. I'm just going to write Darren's name and see if it sends off.
You don't write anything on the note. You just write Darren, and then you're gonna send it off.
Yeah, like in the right sender here. I just want to see if it finds a destination.
I would like to determine if he's alive or dead.
That's effectively what I'm trying to
I
do.
see what you're doing.
Paper bird floats up into the air and floats for a moment, and it lands back on the ground.
Ah, shit.
Can Tiff re-enter at that point?
Yep.
I want her to kind of enter as it falls to the ground. What does that mean?
Well, it means that there isn't a Darren Rumos for it to find. Not on this plane, anyways.
Likely means that they were correct.
Basically.
Fucking idiot should not have gone off on his own.
Tiff's gonna angrily start trying to like get the ship ready to move, whatever that means. That she has the capability to do it.
Some other, all of the other crew members on the ship. How many are left? 9?
No, we lost 2 in that fight.
Yep.
We have 4 here. We had 17 in total, so we have 11.
Okay. They are all kind of watching as this is all going on. They're all listening, and then they immediately go to work and start to put the ship sails down.
I'll actually walk up the steps to get to where they kind of overlooks the main deck. I kind of stand in front of everyone and call out, "Everyone's attention!
They all stop. They look.
We've lost people, both to being kidnapped, but also to death. We're all family here. Your crew is your brothers and sisters. Darren was. And so we're 2 mates that gave their lives in that fight. Let's make sure that their sacrifice isn't in vain."
A couple of them, they just kind of, there's no like uproar or cheer. A couple of them just kind of like determined, kind of like nod. A couple of them, give out a kind of like, yeah. And there's a handful of people who are holding back tears, also crying, and then immediately kind of very determined with the spirit you've given them, start to get to work back on the ship.
Okay, I'll lean back against like the mast pillar and just go like this.
All right.
I'll walk up to China and kind of lean up against, like, you know, the whatever the sideboard would be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this doesn't mean that it ends this way. We're
No,
already
but there's
here to
nothing-
stop a curse.
Yeah, I know that. I'm already considering it. Just, we have to stop the curse before we can even attempt any way of bringing him back. Certainly no Ayla will. We'll try.
Jacob.
Yep.
Is it within my rights as a wise owl to promise that the Harpers would help bring Darren back should we break the curse?
It's coming out of your paycheck.
I mean, we have a lot of money. So, well, Harper's kind of got you into this, so I'll definitely help get you out. And I look over and I look out towards where Ari is, and to be honest, if the situation was the same, I would have done the same thing as him. Don't think you can blame him for that.
It's why I don't blame him. I still think he's a fucking idiot, but I would have done the same as well. Just maybe a little bit more smart.
Well, hey, we wouldn't be the first band of idiots to get shit done.
Not kidding.
So, we going in?
It's just a matter of whether or not we're going in quietly or loud. Going in is not the question.
I turn and I look to Tiff. Is Tiff, like, still prepping the ship to move?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, and
she's
if anything, she's incredibly angry because she's probably doesn't know how. So she's probably retied a knot like 8 times and it's come undone.
And it seems like loud is what people want.
Might at least get their frustrations out.
Big Bonk the monkey hands a shoe to you, Ari.
Hey. I give him a little scritch. And then I go, now go put it back where you found it. This is a new lesson.
You watch as he goes below the brig. He goes into the cages, and he gives the shoe back to the bandits. And he's like, "Did you see the monkey take my shoe?" "Mm." Shit. And he takes it, puts it back on.
Yeah.
All right. You guys begin to sail further into the fog and further into Jahaka Anchorage, into Jahaka Bay to try to find Jahaka Anchorage. But that's where we're going to go on break.
Ooh.
We are going to be right back. We'll see you guys in a second. Well, not really, actually. We'll see you in like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Welcome back to Ghost of Saltmarsh.
Oh my god! Ghost of Saltmarsh.
What are they calling it? The curse of
Annihilation. Curse of Annihilation, Strahd's tomb.
Ghost heist.
That's too ghost.
Ghost Heist. I like Ghost Heist. All right, so you guys just finished fighting, and you're heading off into Jahaka Bay to look for shit. I'm gonna kill this music real fast.
I like. Oh.
You murdered the singing lady.
Doesn't fit.
There you go. I've done it for you.
Why'd you do that? 10.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Going into Jahaka Bay.
All right, you guys sail and sail and sail further into the fog,
Anyone hurt?
and it is difficult to kind of find any sort of land whatsoever.
And I have looked at the stuff that we got though before, like during this time.
Sure.
Let's-
What do you want to look at?
Well, I wanted to see if the coat, because he kind of did like a thing that looked like it was magical, but I don't know if he was just innately magical and pulling on some flair. So I want to check out the coat and the scimitar and see what's in the chest if possible.
Okay. Inside the chest is a lot of gold.
Okay. I'll just write that down. A lot.
Make an intelligence check.
Giga gold.
Giga gold.
Well, that's fitting for Tiff. 6.
You have no idea how much this sword and cape are worth, and you're not even really sure what the cape is.
Yeah.
But it's cape, and it looks like it has expensive gems in it.
Can I go find Ari?
Yep.
I'm gonna carry everything with me.
Tiff walks over to you already carrying a bunch of stuff.
Could you help me do something, please?
Sure.
I kind of want to know if I can use these. I want to know kind of how we should divvy up this as well. And I'll put down the chest and put everything there in front of her.
Okay. Ari will look at everything.
Okay.
Now, do I need to roll something? Like.
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
I think I also saw the guy do his little magic flare thing, so I would like to roll Arcana on
Go for that.
on that, and then the sword I'm just gonna investigate. I don't think it does anything because it's just a sword, but
Okay.
it could. That's a dirty 20 on dirty 20 on Arcana,
Okay.
and then investigation will be 19.
So with your investigation, you know that the sword and the sword is probably worth about 1,250 gold pieces due to all the gems on it.
Let me write this down. $1,200.
Yep.
Okay.
And the cape you recognize. You go over to it and you open it, and there's some runes and sigils on the inside of it, magical kind of sigils, and you look at it and you recognize them, and it, because you're a sorcerer, it's less that you can read them, and it's more that you like you know what it means just innately. You just feel its power kind of move towards you, and you're like, oh, you know what this is. As you hold it, the cape smells faintly of brimstone. This is a cape of the mountebank, and once per dawn you can cast Dimension Door.
Those are one of my favorite items.
Mm-hmm. So
Does not require attunement.
the sword is worth just a butt ton of money, because of all these really pretty gems on it. This cape is magic. You were right. I think the magic on it is used up for the day, but tomorrow morning, if you put it on, you'll be able to teleport a pretty large distance, about 500.
Like Misty Step?
Like 500 feet, I think is the limitation.
Okay. What about the chest?
I'll
How should we
look through the
divvy up
chest.
that?
Just
Might
as-
ask China, because she's like the captain. I think like any loot goes to like the whole crew, not just us.
Okay.
Gotta pay people. But yeah, you can take both of these, the sword and the cape. I won't
maybe
tell
we-
anyone if you don't tell anyone.
No. I think maybe if the scimitar, though beautiful, I guess I'll check with Gina and see if repairs might be necessary. And I'll donate that sword to the ship. Though I would like it, but it doesn't already have.
You do have
Something.
a much cooler thing, yeah.
Okay, well, could I have removed the gem from the captain's eye at this point? At some point. Okay, I'm gonna
Got
put the
it.
head somewhere because just in
Alright.
case we want to speak with dead, but I want the gem at least.
Ooh,
All
I
right.
could maybe learn that tomorrow.
All right, music.
Oh,
Calm down.
then that's kind of why I had it,
Oh,
just in case
yeah.
you want to ask questions. But I will not throw it overboard. I will keep that head.
Would you like
Got
to
it.
know the worth of that ruby? I could maybe give it
Oh, please, yeah, I will give her that.
What, is that an intelligence check?
The worth of the ruby?
Yeah.
Make
What
it
if
a
gemstone was in his eye?
What did you say, Jacob?
Intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Okay. Ooh. 10.
Oh, just to let you know, Tiff, you also found on the body of Al Sariak was, I don't know if I told this to you, was a stone, sending stone.
Oh, no. Okay.
The gem is a very, it's maybe worth 50 gold pieces.
And it's about 50 gold.
Okay. It's not bad. Okay. I will give Ari the stone because I think this is more her realm of expertise, but I will say that we should probably let everyone know at this point that exists.
Alright.
Might be very helpful. But I will go find Cheetah then.
Okay. You go find Sheena. She's
Um,
kind of up on by the helm.
Hey, Captain, do you want to look at this and I will put the chest down?
Clank.
I just open it to see the amount of gold. I'm like, don't know about the ship.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What are you asking me about it?
I assume this is your responsibility to divvy that up. The boat did take damage.
It
Most of
did.
them like
It
repairs.
did. Probably the best bet would be each crew member gets a bonus, maybe 2 gold. I pay them for their services, so technically I've already paid them for doing
Okay.
what they've done. But a bonus is always helpful and nice. It helps them. The rest of it can be divided up amongst ourselves evenly. My pay always goes straight to the ship.
Okay. Can I spend the next, I guess, time counting it, figuring how much is actually in here?
It is 1,500 gold.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We currently have 13 crew, so 26 of that goes to the crew members.
With the bonus already included or no?
No, that is the bonus. I pay for
Oh.
the crew members myself. Oh,
Oh no.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I will then show Sheena the sword and the gemstone and go, we also have these. Do you want them donated? I mean, I'm kind of partial to the sword. I do like it, but it's worth 20. What you said 1250, Jacob, or just 12?
Yeah, it's 1,250 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll say, and the gem is worth 50.
in this case, I'll say finders keepers. You can decide what you want to do with it.
Okay, why don't I give you the gemstone? I'll give you that. And I'll keep the sword.
It's
and
still
if,
kind of gloopy from his eye juices.
Oh.
Did you find
oh,
this?
sorry. I will kind of move back.
Okay.
And then if any repairs exceed the amount or that you want to spend, I will get rid of the sword. We'll take care of that. We'll keep this as kind of like a rainy day fund.
There you
That
go.
sounds good. So long as you are okay with that.
Okay. I should ask though. This coat's really really cool. Would you like it? It allows you to cast.
I
spell
mean,
that allows you to
despite the
50
fact of how absolutely useless it is, I am still have my own cloak. So you may, since you found it, and you seem to be very partial to it, since you jumped aboard that ship yelling, "I want your coat."
True.
I
I just
don't
want to make
really
sure
need
no
to
one
take a
posts
dead man's coat.
slighted by. Okay. I'm going to find Ira then, and then I will start divvying up gold in a second.
All
That's
right.
good. Thank you.
Oh, I will also let you know about the sending stone I found.
Okay.
Ari has that. We might want to have a meeting before we get to Anchorage and see if there's any options.
I would imagine that the sending stone would connect them to the other ships, being able to communicate distances.
I hope so. Maybe we can.
I've done a similar thing with a different crew of mine. Well, other people I used to work with.
I also don't know how effective their abilities are, but Ira and Ari can transform into people. Maybe they could mimic his voice, and they could forcefully have them meet us somewhere and ambush them. It's an option, but I just want to let you know that.
That might not be a bad idea.
Okay. Then maybe we'll have a meeting tonight.
Yes, that might be sound good. It doesn't look like we're finding anything. And in fact, in this fog, we really shouldn't be moving too much. We might run aground, and that could be worse than that fight.
Okay.
I'll actually have the crew kind of drop anchor and stay still. I'm a little worried about running into rocks and running aground.
Yeah.
In this fog, since I'm assuming that the people like in the crow's nest can't even see above the fog layer. So
Not really. Yeah, it's difficult.
Actually, I have a solution to that if we need it. It won't do a massive amount, but I could get rid of some of the fog around us, and maybe we could see a little bit further. But it is a spell, so.
if you think that if it would be beneficial, otherwise I am fine with what we have, especially if we can't
Froze.
find. Yeah, you froze. I mean, we can't find the anchorage in this fog, anyways. So unless we get rid of the fog,
Why
or wait
couldn't
for it
we,
out.
actually? We have 2 people that probably know where it is.
Oh,
The difficulty
yeah.
will be navigating to it rather than knowing where it is. If we know it's over this direction and we sail in that direction and run aground, then we are now stranded here, and I don't have a ship. That is the issue I'm worried about.
Well, there must be some way that they avoid it.
Avoid the fog, usually. That's the general case.
Seems
fog
pretty
natural?
unavoidable to me.
Until it lifts. Hopefully the fog isn't
Make a
a
nature check.
perpetual thing.
Ooh.
I help Tiff with the nature check.
Hey.
Once again, one of my favorite moments that I think we captured, it was in an old Tomb episode, I was dying laughing, was when I think Ira wants to give bardic inspiration to Wakanga to roll a history check on Artist Simber. And I was like, no, that's an autumn. You have to know he's doing it. It's not like he's going, I'm thinking now. What'd you get, Tim?
18.
No, this
I
fog
know.
is not natural.
I'd be like, no.
I
Tastes
can
wrong.
taste it.
Yeah, pea soup. It's one of the spell components, a can of soup.
The fog is not natural.
If it's not natural, if there's a way to get rid of it, then we can be much quicker. on
Well,
our
if it's
way.
not natural, it's probably magical, and you can remove magical effects with a spell. I
Oh
don't.
yeah, we should ask our friend. I'm gonna go find the wizard.
Oh, yeah.
Does he know dispel magic?
Yeah, I'm gonna
You go
ask
down.
him.
Let's find out if he knows spell magic.
Hey, bud.
They're just sitting here like, yeah, no one can. What the fuck? we just
We
remove
lift the
all
fog,
of the fog.
we lit the fog. The two other ships were like right in front of us, like in the fog, and none of us knew where each other. Like, oh, hi.
Battleship.
Hello. You go down. He's currently sitting at a desk. He's currently writing. You go over towards him. Looks up to you. Yes.
Hey, quick question. From one magic learner to another. Do you know like how to get rid of magic? Like just dispel it, maybe?
Dispel magic is not a spell of my expertise, but I know of its existence.
Could you teach it to me?
No, I could not teach it to you.
Do you know how to get rid of fog?
Is
I-
fog outside? Is it magical?
Yes, that's why I was asking if like you could get rid of it.
No, not really. I don't have that kind of ability. I can there's not a whole lot I can do.
Don't say that, bud. You're really useful. I bet the Harpers are glad they have you. We have you. What can you do exactly?
I can change my or someone else's appearance. I
Okay.
can
Very cool.
can hold someone in place. I can move things with my mind. I can when I flung that flaming fist person up into the air. I can turn my skin into stone. I can turn into an animal or turn someone else into an animal. I can um, I can make someone slower.
Okay.
I can cast a fireball.
That would have been very helpful earlier. You should
I can
have
make
let us
someone
know
run
that.
faster.
Okay.
I can create armor.
Okay, that's fine. That's good. Well,
I'm a
until you
transmutation wizard.
right. Well, it's fine. You don't know the spell. I'm gonna go ask around. Maybe someone else knows. But thank you.
Goes back to writing.
The amount that everyone gets is 373 gold and 50 silver.
Very nice.
Sheena, there's also your portion.
Cool.
Can I look at what he's?
373, you said?
Yeah, 373 and 50 silver.
Cool.
Can I look at what he's writing? Just like really quickly before I leave.
Roll perception.
1 second. I'm adding money. Perception. Ooh. 10. My passive is 15. So I don't know how you want to do that.
The only thing you gather is that it is a small scroll.
Mm-hmm.
It's a paper bird, and it's addressed to Mert.
All right.
You don't gather anything else.
Okay.
You see, like, my dearest, and then you keep going. You keep walking. Otherwise, you'd be like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna go back up to the top.
What are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, our wizard is kind of he's not useless. He has use. Just not for what we need.
Useless in this situation.
Yes.
Understandable. Do you think your thing can work then?
Yeah,
No idea.
could. It's not gonna do a very big amount.
Well, what is your idea?
Oh, I can just destroy the fog. It's water, so I can just get rid of it.
Would it be able to work considering it's not natural?
I think it's still water, but if it's magic, I'm killing it with magic, so I don't know. Magic water being destroyed by a magic water killing spell.
That's true.
Also, Chino, your shoes are untied. That's pretty dangerous. You don't want that to happen while you're on the.
I will tie them in a bit then.
Okay.
She does not even look down.
Dang it.
Hey.
So should
Jacob.
Yep.
Never mind. That's the worst thing I could do right now.
tie her shoes for her?
It is.
I was gonna tie them together with an invisible mage hand.
No.
Yeah.
We'll do it to Tiff tomorrow, but not today. Yeah, I can try. It's a first level spell. Like it's pretty weak in
Try.
what I
And
can
I have
do.
to be right back for a second.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll cast a destroy water.
How much water can you destroy?
Well, there's a specific section for fog. Alternatively, you can destroy fog in a 30-foot cube within range.
All right, you cast it, and you watch as all the fog right in front of the ship, and like a perfect Minecraft cube, just it's gone, and then like it slowly kind of fills in a bit and then you guys just pass through it, and you're back into fog.
Like I said, but it does get rid of it.
Yeah.
It works. It's just there's so much of it that.
Stupid spell. Okay. Well, are we just going to keep sailing in a direction?
Oh, by the way, Sheena already casted. She destroyed a big cube of the fog, and it kind of just slowly filled in as the ship passed through it. It didn't do a whole lot. This episode sponsored by Chipotle.
I know. I'm trying not to show it,
No,
but
you're fine. I don't care.
Chipotle.
No.
Yay!
Not
I
actually
also-
sponsored by Chipotle.
No,
Oh,
we're not.
it's not actually sponsored. Also,
Just kidding.
I have Applebee's chips. I have a mix of
No.
random stuff.
Stop showing logos.
Oh no!
I love those memes where it's like the world of boomers could pronounce Chipotle correctly.
Cut out.
Chipotle.
Okay,
The Chipotle.
Yeah.
the chipotle.
Bottom. Suppose first part is that if it's not natural, then this fog is coming from somewhere.
They probably have like a really big like fog machine just near their base.
I
I don't know what
really-
a fog machine is.
Well,
Did you say this is probably magical then? Isn't
Everybody
it?
make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're hitting
shit, I
ground.
Actually,
Okay.
what is that?
You have advantage. No, you don't, Tiff. Sorry. You
It's like
don't.
because I have to see it,
Yep, you don't see it.
so I don't see
See
it.
the
Nope.
see the ice
So
cream we run
I
into.
can't be surprised either, because I can go. I have feral senses. Does this
Okay,
count as a
then
surprise
go
round?
Ahead, go ahead. Sure. Just roll it with advantage.
Not to gotta be raging.
Dexterity save?
Okay, I'm just gonna go into a rage and then I will do it with advantage.
Okay.
Whatever it
Okay.
is, it doesn't matter.
I'll describe it. Sheena 14, Ira 16, Ari
4.
4, and Tiff.
Give me a quick second here.
Wait, no, 5. 5. Sorry,
Five?
we have a bonus.
My
5.
goodness.
You know much better.
That's only 14.
Tiff and Ari fall overboard.
All right. So, Tiff, they're in the middle of talking, in the middle of this conversation, and you suddenly feel like your hair. It's like Spider-Man. You get your spider senses, and suddenly like the hairs on the end of like your neck stick up, and you prepare as you guys all watch as Tiff just like goes into a rage all of a sudden, and then boom, the ship rocks off towards the side. All of you are thrown off your feet. Some of everybody except for Ari holds their ground for a moment as you guys stay there. Ari, you fall and tumble and hit the side of the ship. Ship's hull takes 33 bludgeoning damage.
Oh wow!
From Ari. She's
The ship then stops,
super heavy.
hits the ground again, and everybody's just kind of confused, like, "Whoa, what's just happened?" A couple people run over the side and says, "Rocks!"
That's what I was fucking worried about. Raise the sails, drop the anchor, but stopping here now.
I can't beat a
They do
rocks, but I can
Guys,
rage
Worried
fits.
about that. We can't
Did I-
see anything in this fog.
Did I take any damage from hitting the side?
No.
Okay.
Can I go downstairs and try and repair if there are any holes? Take some planks of wood.
I will follow.
Roll a d6. Go ahead and roll a d6.
Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong. Let me do it in here instead. Oh, I'm gonna forfeit that 6 though. Yeah, you get a 5.
Tiff makes it so the ship isn't sinking and the hull regains 10 hit points.
Is there any water down here that got in?
No, not really.
Okay, good. Because I don't want to use it.
Tiff, fix it quick enough.
Good job,
Yeah.
Tiff. High five.
I have a bucket of water.
Perfect.
Throws it at somebody. Right?
Bath.
Okay, music.
Yeah, no, this is like, oh,
The rocks have
Not
knives.
not that it matters, but Tiff has put her halberd away, and she's brought out a shield and the scimitar, so her AC is actually an 18 now.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Yeah, the crew goes over and they begin to look around, and a couple of them are just like, there's rocks in the ground here. The water's deep, but it's jagged.
makes sailing in this bay especially dangerous. We can't just sail around. You have to know the exact path.
Your navigator goes over and he says, "Seems like no one wanted this place to be found."
Probably means we're going in the right direction then, right? If this is the
Yes. You will need to navigate through these
Would it help you if we
rocks.
had people that knew the way, Navigator?
It would.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab the guy that gave us information.
All right, you go in, you grab him, you kind of, he's very nervous. You kind of take him up, you bring him up above deck, and he looks around.
If you can, it'd be great if you could help our navigator get us to land.
A sigh of relief comes over him. He says, "Yes, yes, of course, of course." It's looks around. I think I remember.
Good. You'll work with him, and remember, this is benefiting you.
Well-
We'll get you to land. You'll be safe.
He nods.
And
Faster you work, and the more accurate you are, the more likely you are able to get out of this quickly.
yeah, exactly. And I'll go ahead and give the guy a bardic inspiration to help.
All right.
Oh, give him a little ditty.
Yeah, exactly. Bardic inspiration.
I'm gonna
If you don't do this, I'll kill you.
I'm gonna cast guidance.
Uh,
I'm gonna cast guidance on the navigator to try to help him with his roll.
Yeah.
If he rolls, I don't know. Make him feel better about himself.
Little head scratch.
Yeah, you're a good
okay,
dragonborn.
so the navigator and this pirate, they begin to kind of move, and the ship kind of turns. They're kind of barking orders as you're also helping. And the ship kind of navigates its way over, and there's these very sharp turns in the middle of nowhere that are made. And there's a couple of times here you're like, "Are you sure this is where we're supposed to go?" And he's like, "No, trust me, you have to do it this way. They made it this way on purpose so that no one could get in." And it's like you zigzag through the ocean there's like these clear points between like these rocks that are lined up before Jahaka Anchorage as you navigate your way through. Then, after about an hour or so, you see land. The mist is not covering it nearly as much as this place. And you see what looks like a massive opening to a cave. And he points, he says, "That's it." And he turns towards you, China, and it's maybe about half a mile away, and he says, "They will already know you are here."
God, I love pirates. So ready.
Then let's show him a good time.
Do we have to sail into there? That whole.
There is a dock on the inside.
Oh, okay.
You know that Sea of Thieves thing where you take the TNT and then shoot it while you're on the boat?
You guys,
What
are you
happened to me
sailing-
when lightning hit me?
Are you sailing into the dock?
Sure.
Into the cave?
Unless anyone has any
We've got a,
objections.
What if we full speed ahead and hit a ship at dock?
Could we have gotten a short rest in, or
Sure. Yes.
I just
As you
wanted-
guys get closer and closer, you get towards the mouth of the cave. There are, it eventually goes over towards land. There's a bit of land on kind of the southern side of it, if you guys are coming over towards it. You see, you know what? Let's do this.
Oh, never mind. I get nothing back.
Oh! That's a lot of health.
Oh god, this map is huge.
I know. I saw the scroll wheel just go tiny. I was like, oh shit.
My brain won't stop saying Chipotle.
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 I have the pee pee poo poo audio from TikTok stuck in my head.
What?
Worse than death. Fate worse than death.
Last night when I was trying to fall asleep, that was just repeating in my head.
God, it's a cursed timeline we live in.
All right. So I see. Can you guys see this?
Mhm.
I just put. That's not where you are, but that's where I put the map. Can you guys can see what's going on here, though?
Yeah.
Let me check.
So this is the opening to the cave. Are these dotted lines here? And as you guys kind of slowly come in, I'm going to change the music real fast.
Why are we just in the water?
Are we this boat?
That's not where you are.
Okay.
Okay.
So this boat down here is not there.
Okay.
So ignore that.
Okay.
You guys can see there's a bit of land that kind of comes over and goes into the entrance of the cave, and a couple of natural rock formations that go up to the ceiling, which are all the things I'm pinging right now, including all of this. And as you get inside, you can see there's a couple of lights still flickering from torches on the inside of this place. There is a ship docked in the bay
Okay.
as you get in closer. However, you hear nothing. You see no movement as you get in. And as the cave kind of comes over, it brings the darkness onto the ship as you guys get in closer and closer. You're immediately hit with that kind of musky, kind of cave water smell. It smells like the inside of Pirates of the Caribbean inside of here. And it's incredible, but also it's very dark and damp. Water kind of flows in and out, and there's this whole base just built into this rickety wooden pirate lair. Where would you like to sail?
Can we? So the ship is like double the size of this one. So I'm assuming that we can only get so far into here.
Pretty much.
So
Would
we
be
kind of
correct to assume that this doesn't follow. This isn't like a wall.
let's
so you can pass through these.
Yeah. That's just where the cave ceiling is as you get in. So you're outside if you're here. You're inside if you're here.
So before we get too like trapped in here, I'm gonna have the ship stop, and then I'll say to lower the rowboats and then try and.
All right, you guys can
Suggest-
rowboat your way over if you'd like. And
Let's
at this
just
point, you guys
raise
can move
it.
your minis wherever you want.
Yeah, Ari will get in a little boat to row
Yeah.
over.
Okay.
Same.
Row
You do so.
over. I'm gonna say we go over to this dock over here.
As you get over towards that dock, Gina, Ira,
See.
Ari, and Tiff, you begin to notice there's a body here. There's a body here. There's a body here. There are 3 bodies, and they are standing. One of them on the ground, and one of them up in the air, kind of with his hands up. So you get closer.
Oh,
It's
I
slippery
see.
on the ground. There's ice everywhere.
Oh.
These are frozen
Oh.
statues.
Or the symbols
Is there like
there.
a point, kind of how like Ari's fireball has a center, and then it would be scorched from there? Does it look something similar?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of almost looks like a crater almost. And there's just these 3 people that were in the middle of this thing, and they're just completely frozen solid. And there's just ice covering. And as you look around, you see another crater of ice here. There's a bunch of damage to the wall over here. This area over here is completely frozen over, and there's like snow kind of falling from the ceiling. There is a lot of damage in this place, and it is most of it frozen over.
Either
This-
Artisimber or our giant friends were already here. That
I
makes
think
our job a little bit different.
I think the giants would have destroyed everything,
That's what I'm wondering.
or wreckage at least. Can I try to look for tracks?
Yes. Make a survival check.
Very good at it. I can try. Ooh, I'm very not good at it. That's 4.
What is it? Sorry.
4.
You look around. You don't see any kind of tracks. Well, there's so much.
I was gonna say,
Mud.
there's
There's a lot
actually
of
too many
dirt and
tracks. You
whatnot.
see a lot of
Yeah.
tracks, but you can't
Yeah.
tell. You can't make out what is what.
Well, which way should we go?
I would imagine.
It's got to be here somewhere.
I imagine they would have some sort of prison. So maybe on the inside of whatever this fortress is.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna
lead
go
the way.
over here. And then I see that. I'm assuming I see like a door here.
Yep, there is a door there.
And I'll go up to this door and try and open it.
You open it, and you head inside. Does everybody go in?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ari's actually gonna cast invisibility on herself.
Bottom left of the map.
I could cast it on everyone, if that would work better.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Can I step inside?
Yes, you can.
They already
Sorry, let me
see.
do this.
They probably already know that we're here.
So as you enter, you see what looks like a.
Cast it on myself then.
I mean, the back speakings isn't the most subtle thing.
Yeah. Fucking. You see that this structure is built from the hull of a captured ship, and it's been flipped upside down, and it looks like a tavern on the inside. It's got tables and drinks all over the place, but it reeks of spilled beer, old food, stale tobacco. But as you look inside, you see what looks like the bartender is behind the bar here, and a frozen statue. You see that there are a couple of people sitting in chairs who are all are brandishing, grabbing. It looks like you step in and it's like a museum. Like they've noticed you, all stood up, ready to fight, and they're all frozen. And they're just all in this moment. You even see a dinosaur over here that has been frozen as well.
Whoever did this did a number on this place.
Given that this building isn't destroyed completely,
nope.
I would guess it's our December.
Is it possible that they can become unfrozen? Should we be handling them?
I don't know.
I would almost imagine they'd already be dead by this point.
Yeah, can I roll medicine to see if they're frozen to death, or if there's any chance of them not?
Flash freeze dead.
Yeah. 13.
They are definitely dead.
Oh yeah, this guy's he's super dead.
Okay. What's back here at these doors?
As you go inside them, looks like these areas aren't really that frozen all that much. You see there's a kitchen and like a bunk. There's like boiled shark, roasted snake, and other jungle delights that look like they were prepared in here, but they've kind of rotted. And in the other room is what looks like a bunk. It's like a private room with a hammock, and under the hammock is a sea chest.
Oh, I'll look inside it. Is this the only other thing in the room?
Yep, and it's locked.
Jacob, I have a question.
I'll head over and help unlock it.
Jacob.
Okay, roll thieves tools. What's up?
Do these, or have they started to melt, or do they seem like they're like it's?
I was going to ask how.
No, they actually have. As you go over, the ice is slippery, and it's not like there's not like icicles coming off the side of them, and they're a bit like warbled around the outside, and it smells pretty bad in here too. They have begun to melt, but this is like it's very, very strong, very cold ice, and it's completely surrounded this place and kept them in here almost like a refrigerator.
Yeah, so it probably wouldn't stink in here then, at least not from.
The stink is not bodies; it's food and the tavern itself that stinks.
Crit or 32.
Okay, Ira just had the key. I'm just kidding. You go over and you open it, and as you open it, you both sorry, not Tiff. You're like, oh, cool. On the inside is some books, some clothes, and some trinkets. Ira, you notice that it has a false bottom.
I will pull out the false bottom.
You watch as Ira digs down and pulls out the false bottom underneath it. And on the inside are 58 gold pieces, 140 silver pieces, a potion that is labeled water breathing, and 3 black eye patches.
58 gold, how many silver?
140.
Actually, the book is what Tiff was after. Is this like a journal?
No. They look like one of them is a seafaring manual, and the 2 other are smut.
Oh. She shanties and you. Dang. Is there any kind of any? Oh, I was hoping to see if I can have a date. Okay.
You guys do anything else in here?
No. There are.
All right.
Ari will point out that there are doors over here. I don't know if we want to go that way yet, or.
also a staircase over here.
Yeah, let's handle the bottom, and then we'll go that way. Or I'll just peek out these doors over here. What are
Those
these?
doors look to be. It's literally like here. Let me do this.
It's back outside, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
see.
it's like you would be here. The stairs do the same thing. They go up to right here.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Then I'll just follow China then out to the second floor.
Yep. Put me wherever I'm going up to the second floor of the stairs.
That would be right here.
I'll also follow.
You on the top here. You see that this ballista right here is completely frozen over and destroyed. It's also like crushed too. It looks like a giant fist like smashed it.
Okay. That's strange. I'll walk around this way.
Right, you begin to walk around and you see like these are like little sleeping areas. You see more damage that has been done to the whole of the structure. There's a lot of things that have been frozen over here.
We're all following China, right?
Yeah.
What did she like?
Yeah, I think I was following Ira.
It's complicated as heck.
Okay, I
But
see.
Oh, this is so dumb. I hate this. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, there we go. Now we
Yeah,
can
for
actually
some
see
reason,
shit.
all of this counted as a wall.
Yeah, I know. I
That
was
is
like,
really
I was
dumb.
in a very tight corridors. It felt like. No, this is
Yeah,
better.
no, you're not. It's open.
Okay.
I'm also still on the other side.
Okay. As you continue down, you can see like these are like prison cells, and they are completely empty. You also see that this is like storage over here, and you can see that there is a very long like piece of wood over here. It's like a plank about 30 feet long, and you can see that there is another cage over here with bars going up and a door. You also see that there is a figure in this room.
So I actually meant I'm still my mini's still trapped on the other layer.
Oh, whoops. How about now? Are you good?
Mm,
Well, just drag Tiff over where we are, and then
I did.
oh, I'm sorry. No, we were on this layer. I apologize. I just couldn't see you guys.
Oh yeah, we're. So, where's the door?
It's over here, and there's also a very long like plank.
So like as if to put.
It's as if you could put it over and walk over to that plank, and the prisoner can stay over here.
Sure,
You know,
let's do it.
grabs plank.
You grab it,
Foot
you
down.
put it over, and the door just kind of swings open as you do so.
Well, that doesn't seem very secure. Alright, I'm going to try and walk across the plank.
Walk across the plank, and you make your way over, and inside this room, you see an empty prisoner room.
Oh god,
Shit.
thanks.
Kept up on the wall is a body, chains attached to the arms and legs, and splayed out. Darren's body is a mess. It's very obvious that he was tortured before he died. His head just kind of hangs there with his white hair kind of falling down to the front of his face as he kind of just hangs there on the wall.
Trina kind of pauses for a second when she sees it. Can someone get him down?
I'll try to unlock it. Unlock the.
Yeah, you go over with your thieves' tools. It's easy enough. You unclamp each of the chains and you bring Darren back down.
She'll then go over into this area and she's looking for like spare canvas.
That's super easy to find.
Okay. She'll grab a bunch of that, grab some ropes,
Okay.
and then come back over with it, and then like lay it out, place his body onto it,
Okay.
and just kind of methodically, and very specifically, wrap up the body and tie it up.
All right. You do so.
And she just
Preserves
kind
the
of
body at least a little bit, but
picks it.
he is now wrapped inside of it.
Mhm. And she picks it up and puts it on the trigger.
All right.
And take him back. We have another ship to investigate, but I gotta deal with him. I gotta bring it back first.
So you guys take the body of Darren after you find it here in the bay, and grab us. Make your way over to one of the ships and head back over. You have the rest of this carnage and a lot of people to find. We're no longer here. Everybody's split up, different places, and this is a lower moment for you guys, but that's where we're going to end tonight's game. Normally wouldn't end it so abruptly, but Colt needs to go, and I feel bad. So, but thank you guys for joining us for this game as we kill off more of Colton's characters here on Arcane Arcade.
For people watching this, because this is a little bit advanced,
yeah.
I'm gonna date the video.
So, if you've been watching Evenfall, I mean,
for us, just a couple of days ago, it was episode 9. So
yeah. So, anyways, thank you guys for joining us for tonight's game. It was fun. Holy fuck, the ship combat was hilarious. I did not expect it to be so funny. We will see you guys next time. That is the end of the game.
Okay.